Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you work, your efforts go unnoticed, while others who seem to do less are rewarded? What does it mean to be truly indispensable? In a bustling factory, a young man worked diligently under the guidance of an older, wiser technician who had spent decades mastering every aspect of the factory's operations. The mentor's advice was simple yet profound. Speak less, work more, and continually improve your skills. The young man embraced this philosophy wholeheartedly, pouring his energy into his work with unwavering dedication. Years passed, and the old technician retired, leaving the young man to step into his shoes. With the same commitment and meticulous attention to detail that he had been taught, the young man performed his duties, confident that his hard work would eventually be recognized. But as time went on, something gnawed at him. Despite his experience and the skills he had honed over the years, he watched as colleagues with less experience and fewer skills were promoted, while he remained stuck in the same position with the same salary he had earned while still under his mentor's wing. Frustration and disillusionment began to cloud his once clear focus. One day, unable to bear it any longer, the young man visited his old mentor. The wise technician, now enjoying a peaceful retirement, noticed the unhappiness on his former apprentice's face and asked him what was troubling him. The young man poured out his frustrations. "I followed your advice," he said. "I worked hard, improved my skills, and stayed focused. But despite everything, others have been promoted and I remain in the same position as before. Why am I still overlooked?" The old man looked at him with kind, knowing eyes and asked, "Do you believe yourself to be indispensable to the factory?" "Yes," the young man replied without hesitation. "I am the most skilled and knowledgeable in the operations. They rely on me." The old technician paused, deep in thought, and then said, "Perhaps it is time for you to take a break. Tomorrow, ask for a day off, using any excuse you like. Trust me, it's important." Though surprised by this advice, the young man agreed to consider it. The next morning, he hesitantly requested a day off, and it was granted without much fuss. For the first time in years, he spent a day away from the factory. To his astonishment, when he returned, the factory was running smoothly. Tasks he had once thought only he could handle were being managed by others. The factory had not collapsed without him. In fact, it barely seemed to notice his absence. Realization dawned on him. The old man had taught him a final, unexpected lesson. True indispensability is not about being irreplaceable, but about empowering others to succeed. By working in silence, he had indeed mastered his craft, but in doing so, he had failed to share his knowledge and elevate those around him. His growth had been stunted by his own dedication, perfection. The young man returned to his mentor with newfound clarity. The old technician smiled warmly and said, "To be truly indispensable, you must lift others as you rise. Share your knowledge, empower your colleagues, and create an environment where everyone can thrive. Only then will you find the recognition and growth you seek." So, are you truly indispensable? The answer lies not just in your skills, but in your ability to elevate those around you. Remember, leadership is not just about doing the work. It's about creating a legacy that outlives your present. Now, AI technology makes your work easier than ever. If you want to make video without working on script, relative videos or images, background music, voiceover, and etc., this much work can be replaced by a simple prompt. If you want this AI tool, click the link in description and start with free. If you found this story enlightening, subscribe to our channel Stoic Stories for more wisdom that will help you navigate the challenges of life, clarity, and purpose. Embrace the power of Stoicism and discover the path to a life of meaning and fulfillment.